Good morning. It's a beautiful Sunday morning out here at the barn. I'm getting ready to get in the car and go down to the church, and we're going to have Sunday school in just a few minutes. But I wanted to give you a little preview of what's going on right now. We started last week. We were talking about Jesus and his disciples, and he was saying to them, if any of you want to be my follower, you must give up your own way, take up your cross, and follow me. And if you try to hang on to your life, you will lose it. But if you give up your life for my sake, you will save it. And what do you benefit if you gain the whole world and lose your own soul? Is anything worth more than your soul? I'm reading in the 16th chapter of Matthew. That was verse 24, 25, and 26. And I'm going to go ahead and finish the reading. And then we're going to talk a little bit about three things that we must do to live in Christianity. When Jesus says, take up your cross and follow me, what does the cross mean? What is your cross? The cross means death. What Jesus is saying is die to yourself and live for me, and you will receive life. If you don't give up your own self for any reason, if you just live your life for you, then he's saying you're going to lose it. Now, does that mean this life? It means eternal life. And he's saying, what is more important than your soul? Nothing. Nothing. You can't buy it. Money can't buy your soul. The only thing that can buy your soul is your faith, your trust, giving your life to Jesus Christ and following him. Okay. Three things you must do to live in Christianity. We have to deny ourselves. You must say no to self and yes to God. To deny yourselves means to erase self as the dominant principle of your life and to make God the ruling principle in your life. He is the ruling passion of your life. You wake up every morning. One of our members at the church says when he wakes up every morning, he goes to his door and he thanks God for the day and for the fact that he is one of his and that he can live with God in someday when he goes on to to receive his reward. So, living for God every day, thinking about him when you first get up in the morning, he is the ruling passion of our life. The life of constant self-denial is the life of constant assent to God. The second thing that we must do to live in Christianity, we must take up our cross, take up the burden of sacrifice, guys. We will certainly have to sacrifice time, leisure, pleasure in order to serve God through the service to our fellow man. Jesus said, let him take up his cross daily. So, just like I was saying, every day when you wake up, what can I do today to serve you, Father? And show me what you want me to do today to serve you, Father. The most important thing is to live life in the constant, hourly awareness of the demands of God and the needs of others. We must follow Jesus is the third thing. We must render to Jesus perfect obedience. Now, does that mean that we're going to live perfectly, that we're sinless? No, the only one that's sinless is Jesus Christ. But when you give yourself to him and you try every day to live as perfect as you can, his blood is going to cover those sins that we create every day as we live. The Christian life is a constant following, though. It's not, I'm going to go to church on Sunday and I'm going to be good, and the rest of the week I can do anything I want to. It's a constant following of our leader. It's a constant obedience in thought, in word, and in action to Jesus. Matthew was writing somewhere between AD 80 and 90. And that was some of the bitterest days of persecution, guys. Everything the Christians did, they had to risk it all because they knew that they could be food for the lions if they're caught as Christians practicing the Christianity. So the one who risked it all is the one who is prepared to bet their life that there is a God who is in the end that will give them life. The one that risks it all is the one who lives every day knowing that there's a God who in the end is going to reward you for living for him every day. Jesus speaks a warning. Suppose a man plays life for safety. Suppose he gains the whole world. Suppose he finds life, that perhaps life is not worth living. What can he give to get his life back? Nothing. The world stands for material things as opposed to godly things. The world is full of voices crying out that man is a fool who sells real life for material things. Jesus asked, "What will a man give in exchange for his soul?" Jesus paid it all. All to him I owe. There is nothing that we can give to Christ to replace our life, except our all that we give to him, our heart that we give to him. Nothing can buy your eternity. Guys, that's all I have time for today. Be sure and come to class. We're probably going to get into chapter 17. I just thank you so much for joining me for this little precursor to Sunday school, and I hope you have a wonderful, happy, beautiful Sunday and enjoy it and lift it up to God.